Every video I give away 10 million coins, and here's the one last video. If you want to win this video, all you have to do is like, subscribe, and comment your IGN on this video. I also give away millions of coins in my new Discord server, so make sure to go to the description and check it out. Now the guide can begin. Now, if you've played Skyblock for more than 5 seconds, you've seen these type of messages at least 900 times. What these people are trying to do is to get other people to visit their island so that they can sell them an item that they don't feel like selling on the auction house immediately. They'll usually buy it for around 10% cheaper than what the auction house says it's worth, and then they'll just go back to the auction house and sell it immediately. This is why you clicked on the video, and this is called lowballing. And in this video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about how to start lowballing. I'm going to open up with scammers because I think it's one of the biggest problems that I come across when I lowball. If someone has gold limit, kick them. If someone wants you to snipe something on their auction, kick them. If someone swaps out an item that wasn't there before, kick them. At the end of the day, if the person just seems weird or they're just doing something that isn't normal or you just don't have a good feeling about it, literally just kick them because you will probably get scammed. And please always check the item that you both agreed on before you accept a trade. As a beginner, buying the right items is really important. So what I would recommend is sticking to popular armors like Shadow Assassin, Necron, and I would stick to things like this because those are both armor sets that are really desirable along with a lot of other armor sets. This also goes for things like Juju Bows, Livid Daggers, and Flower of Truths. Those things get sold hundreds of times a day and you will have no problem selling any of those things. Now, this doesn't just go for armor, this goes for literally any item category, but just make sure that whatever you buy, you know will sell. With good items can also come really bad decisions from the person selling it to you. For example, if someone gives you a 2-star Shadow Assassin chestplate and wants you to pay the extra for the 2 stars, do not pay the extra for the 2 stars. Do not buy items with really weird ultimate enchantments. For example, if there's Wisdom 5 on a drill, don't buy something that has like 2 listings on the auction house because that means that that item will never sell. And lastly, please never drop your whole purse on one item because then you have to wait for that item to sell and you can't continue making money. Market manipulation is when one person buys out all of one item in the market and tries to mark it up for a super high price. For example, here, 2 people bought out literally the entire market and then tried to sell people them for around 20 million per anvil. The easiest way to avoid falling for a manipulation scam is to just check COFL for every single item that you buy. This won't really ever happen to big things like armor or weapons, but it does happen to little categories like skins or furniture, which you shouldn't be buying anyways. Just do your research before you go all in on one item and you'll be fine. If someone visits you with any piece of furniture, whether they claim it's rare or common, just kick them because you're not going to make any money off of that. As far as minions go, I don't ever buy them because they take way too much time to sell to somebody and you really don't make that much money off of them. All in all, you have to remember that your time is your money, and if you're having to waste time trying to find a buyer for minions, then you are losing yourself a lot of money. Just as a quick example, this is what furniture is, and I know it will sometimes look really cool and look like it's worth a lot of money, but I promise it is never worth it. Please never buy this. When it comes to pets, I would only buy the pets that are level 100, and if they're below, then you need to try and pay dirt cheap for them because they're a lot harder to sell. I would also say only buy pets that you know people use a lot because a lot of those other pets people just don't care about. Now, depending on the armor piece, dyes, runes, and skins can be really good and add a lot of value to the piece that you're buying. But it's really important to know that a lot of people don't care and it doesn't add any stats, it just is a cosmetic. So if you're going to take the risk, I would recommend paying around 30% of what the rune, skin, or dye is worth. People will probably get mad at you if you tell them you're only going to pay 30% of it, but you have to remember that you're the one taking the risk. really short part of the video, but if something has attributes, just don't buy it. It's really confusing and it's just not worth the time. Attributes are those things that have like vitality, mana pool, mana regen, and all that kind of stuff. So now I'm going to show you how to lowball and what these people in chat are actually doing, and I'm just going to do the exact same thing as them until someone visits my island and I can see what they have to sell me. So this guy visited my island. He looks like he has a really good profile, a really high level, and I see that he has an item with attributes, and I basically immediately just tell him that I am not interested because I never buy attributes and neither should you. This next guy had a really weird item that I've never even seen before or heard of, so I had no idea how much this was actually going for, so I actually had to check COFL to see what it was actually going for at the time. After I did some digging, I could see he had 2 more of the exact same thing on the auction house, which just seemed kind of weird to me, and also shows that these things don't sell if he has to come to a lowballer. So I ended up passing on this and giving him a really terrible offer that he got mad at me for, but sometimes that's what you gotta do. This next guy had a Shadow Assassin chestplate, which I knew 100% would sell. I would profit on it really fast, so no matter what, I was gonna end up buying this. I saw the auction house and they were going for right around 10 million coins, so I knew I wanted to offer him like 7 to 8 million coins max. After a little bit of negotiating with him, we agreed on the 8 million coin price, which was a good deal for me and for him. And I ended up listing this and it sold literally within 3 minutes of me putting it up. That is why you buy things that will always sell. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out the Discord server. I'll see you guys in the next video.